Hey bunnies! Hey guys, how you guys doing today? Hey guys, what's up? It's been a few days. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys had a fabulous week and going into another fabulous week. So I hope you guys are doing really, really well. I want to thank everyone who's been taking the time out to give us a good subscribe over here at Grace Reporting. You are well appreciated. Remember guys, we're trying to get to the goal of
Let's get back to 300 subscribers.
300 so I could do a live. I really cannot wait so I could interact with you guys more, and I just can't wait for that to happen. All right, so today I want to talk about something that I think everyone can relate to. Well, I'm not going to say relate to, but you guys will understand it as I go along. Whew, child. So I want to talk about dating apps. Yes. I want to talk about dating apps and how a lot of women are getting scammed. Child, the dating app is the new scam alert. Okay, be very clear. Okay, so there's this lady. I felt really, really bad for her. I felt really bad for her because I said, damn. At the end of the day, what do you want? You just want somebody to love you, respect you, and be loyal to you, and treat you like a woman, and treat you good. That's basically what we all want as women. You understand? So with the dating app, a lot of people, sometimes you get lucky. Let me not come all the way down on it. Sometimes you get lucky, but I feel like you have to be on your P's, Q's, W, X, Y, and Z. Because they're out here scamming and lying. And it's almost like a career at this point with a lot of men, okay? So this lady, I'm going to show you a clip of her. She got scammed, and this other lady, she was on her way to getting scammed, but she smelled something mercury in the waters, so she pulled back. Okay, her scam alert went off like scam alert. So the first lady, the first one I'm going to show you, she was scammed, guess this guys, out of over $150,000. Over that. It's a scam for me. Now let's talk about this. Let's first of all comment. Has any one of you guys used the dating app for finding a spouse, finding companionship? Comment below and let me know that first off, so I can know the kind of audience that I am speaking to. Have you guys used dating apps for various reasons, whether it's to hook up, one night stand, to meet somebody for a long-term relationship, to get married, to have kids, to start a family? I mean, the list goes on and on. Have you guys used any dating apps? What experiences have you come across using these dating apps? Comment that below as well. This woman that I'm about to show you, let me just give you a backdrop on her. She, to me, she wanted to get scammed. I mean, the reason why I'm saying that is because, let's be very clear. You telling me as a woman, as an educated woman at that, you went to school, you went to college, you did all these things to make you be up here. And you're telling me that you got scammed by somebody on an app? What? That's like, how people like, oh, you're bullying me, but they Twitter or finger or computer bully? Turn that off. Why? How you getting bullied if you, what, huh? But I guess it's just how I think. You understand? But my thing is, she was scammed out of over $150,000. That is a lot of money, okay? So, do you guys feel sorry for her? I'm going to show you the clip in a few, but do you guys feel sorry for her? Okay. Do I feel sorry for her? To some extent. I don't want to seem like I'm a cold-hearted person. To some extent, I do feel like, wow, girl, you didn't know, none of your spider senses didn't go off, nothing didn't go off. Can you imagine her as a mom? Amber Alert every week. My God, the baby is missing again. Her senses is not kicking in. You have to be on high alert. You have to be, because you have to tell yourself, if you're going to use a dating app, you have to tell yourself, these people are putting their best foot forward. That's number one. So they're going to tell you everything you want to hear. They're going to tell you everything you want to hear. So what are you going to do? Are you just going to fall victim to everything? I had took some notes, so I'm just going to be looking at it as I'm talking to you, okay? You tried it. So listen. You have to be on very high alert, okay? If you're using these dating app, Tinder, Bender, Fender, whatever it is you're using, you have to be on high alert. I feel if you see yourself starting to like somebody and it's starting to go right, you need to get a private investigator to make sure this guy is not on the America Most Wanted list. Okay, make sure he's not a prince in one of them Arab country. Make sure he's not a Nigerian prince. Yeah, because the Nigerian princes be popping up at least every 4 hours in these apps. I am a Nigerian prince. I have a lot of money. Oh my God, why are you on the app? You understand? And ladies, when I say you have to be on your highest alert, that's because a lot of men out here are looking for a quick come up. You think it's only ladies out here that's quick to be like, oh yeah, I'm going to date a guy because I'm going to try to get this money. And no, you have guys out here who are doing it just as much. So what you have to do, you have to look for keywords when these men are talking to you. I'm telling you, I watched a great little documentary and I said, oh wow, I can see why some of us women will get caught in the trap. Bees in the trap. I can see why. Because at the end of the day, you're looking for love. You're looking for someone to say, you know what, Tasha, girl, it's all about you. And I'm not playing no games with you. And mean it. Not that it's all about you and his profile is still on Tinder, Bender, Fender, whatever the name of the app is. So I get it. As women, you're looking for love. And you want somebody to whisper in your ears. I guess whisper sweet nothing. That's what it's equivalent to at this point. So this is some of the key words that you need to look for when you're on these dating apps. And these are like signs that it's a scam alert. The first one, you have to be very careful when they start to okay, let me give you a good example so you can understand. If you are a religious person, right? And your faith is Christianity, Muslim, whatever your faith is. Once they know what your religion is, they will start to beat and eat at that. Meaning they start saying, oh, I'm that faith as well. Oh, I do that. We do that. And then they'll get all that information on that faith because they know that that's your faith. So now they're going to backpedal on what you're telling them and use it against you. Yes, that's one of the things that do. That's how one of these ladies, she had got caught up into it. She told the guy everything about her, from the tutor to the rooter. And he basically used it against her. Another thing is, and this is an eye-opener, and I mean, come on. You know, they say common sense, but common sense is not common anymore. You understand? If you are talking to a man, right? And let's say you've been talking to him for a month, right? And every time you're talking to him, it's only over the phone. You can't see his face. You can't FaceTime him. It's not like back in the days when you could only FaceTime people if you had an iPhone. You could FaceTime people now with whatever phone you have. There's an app out there for every phone, okay? So if they cannot FaceTime you and give you some kind of face recognition, there is something wrong. That's sign number one. I would have been like, wait a minute. If I can't see your face, then I don't want to be talking to you. And now they have these things that they could record their voice. They could change their... Man, let me tell you, the list goes on and on. You have to be on high alert, okay? Another thing you need to, these are all the things you need to look for when you're online dating so you don't get scammed. Because I feel bad for that lady. She got scammed out of a lot of money, child. When the conversation becomes too intense, especially if it's about your religion, if it's about your family, how you grew up, like, you could keep the conversation at surface level. I like to eat, I like to bike, I like to read, and I'm looking for a job. Don't even let them know you're working. Don't let them know you are actively looking for a job, okay? Because once they know that you are working and don't have a good job too, forget about it. Don't tell them what you do. Don't tell them nothing too deep about you. Just keep it very surface. You understand? And if they're not giving the same energy that you're giving, then you got to go. If I'm calling you and I'm like, okay, Timmy, I'm going to FaceTime you, and every time you FaceTime him, it's a problem, then that's a sign right there. Or if he's keep telling you, oh, you know, I can't FaceTime you. I'm at work. You at work 24 hours a day? Bye. You got to go. You tried it. If they start asking for example, right? There was this one I saw. He told the lady that he was in some kind of captivity. They captured him, and he even sent her pictures. These guys are not playing out here. Okay, it's serious times out here. He sent her a picture of him being like in some kind of cave, bloody up in the hospital. Everything, it looked so real. I was like, damn, he looked like he really got beat up. I still want to see your face. I'm that type of chick. You know, you have to think long and hard at this point, because you can't believe these men out here. You can't believe nothing that they're telling, because they're always lying. So if they start sending you pictures of them in some type of critical condition or critical situation, they just got beat up, they're in Iraq, the war is going on, it was a bombing, listen, I need to call Homeland at this point to verify everything. Oh, hey, it's timing, y'all a war? No? Okay? So you have to do your due diligence and investigate. Now, if they start asking you for money, come on, ladies, come on. You already know that's you're in danger right there. And if they say, let me tell you, if they say, I love you, child, let me tell you, if they keep telling you, I love you, Mary, my goodness, you know, these past few weeks have been mind-blowing to me. You know, I really feel like I'm falling in love with you. And the crazy part about it, 90% of women are going to fall for that. And that's the crazy part. Because you don't know this man, you've never seen this man, you don't have no interaction with this man, all you have is a voice. You understand? So when they tell you that they love you too soon, please know that is a scam setup. When they start sending emotional things like pictures of their pets, dogs, you know, stuff like that to kind of feed off you because they know that you have a pet, that's a potential scammer. And if they start sending you gifts, that's something, because now they're doing all these things. And let me tell you the type of women that are targeted in these kind of situations. Women who are older, women who are maybe a little bit overweight, women who are divorced, women who are depressed, brokenhearted. The kids are grown, so they're home. They're lonely nesters. You understand what I'm saying? So these are all the things that these men prey on. I even heard that there is a site or a group where people who are depressed, divorced, brokenhearted, the fat, they all come together. So now, if a guy who's on the internet knows all of this, don't you think he's going to target that group? Come on, ladies. You got to be a little bit more quicker than that. So listen, you take a look at this video with this lady and see her situation, what she went through. She was scammed over $150,000. Take a look at this and please be on alert.
Stayed with him.
Yeah.
You had a nice time, and then you came back to the UK. And then what did you think? This was going to continue as a relationship?
When I started like feeling like, okay, this guy actually is really nice and funny, and yes, someone that I could date and like maybe have something with.
But her dream of finding Mr. Right went horribly wrong.
I hate him. It's so horrible.
Celia says Simon told her he was an Israeli millionaire with a nickname, the Prince of Diamonds, but he wasn't who he said he was.
I'm just very tired about crying over this, you know. But it just comes, I can't help it. It's just so painful. Because I hate myself I just hate that I did this, you know.
And according to Celia, their brief romance turned into a real-life nightmare. Celia alleges Simon defrauded her out of $200,000, leaving her spiraling into debt, suicidal, and fearing for her safety.
He manages to do this because he is a great guy who pretends that he cares so much for other people, so you want to care for him as well.
A lot of people watching might think if it was £3,000 or £4,000, I would start to feel like I need this money back. You let it get to 200.
I know it sounds so crazy for people, but the sums weren't a lot, and I could see the spend that he did on my cards.
She's now speaking out, warning others about the dangers of online dating.
Just listen. I feel really bad for her, especially as a woman. Because at the end of the day, we all just want love. That's what we all want. We all want to find a partner who is going to be loyal to us, who's going to give us that oomph, who's going to add to our lives. You understand? And it's very, very discouraging when you feel like you found that person and they disappoint you in every which way possible. And you know what that does to a lot of women? It puts up a wall. And now they will be lonely. They'll be afraid to trust, to try to start over again due to the fact that this has happened. So before this even goes any further, the best thing that I will tell any woman who's on these dating apps is to be on high alert. Don't be so gullible. Don't be so desperate for a man that you just believe any and everything that he tells you. If he says the sky is gray, you may want to look and check for yourself because it may be sunny and shiny outside. I'm telling you. She was scammed out of all this money. I'm thinking to myself, he sent her a picture that he was in danger. Then he said, oh, I'm a prince. I have all this money. But he has all this money and he's a wealthy man. But yet he kept asking her for money. Once a man, let me tell you something, and this is outside of dating app. Once a man start asking you for money, I'm going to be honest with you, that's a red flag. No. Because at the end of the day, you're supposed to be a man and you're supposed to be able to hold it down. If we really want to be technical about this whole situation, man and woman, you're supposed to be holding it down. You're supposed to make sure that you can provide for yourself and make sure you can provide for me if need be. You understand? So if a man starts asking you for money, that is a very, very bad sign that something is wrong already in the beginning of the relationship. You understand what I'm saying? So the best thing I would say, ladies, try to meet these people in everyday lives. You understand? Try to meet them in everyday life so you don't have to worry about being scammed. So you don't have to worry about, you know what I'm saying, being taken advantage of. You don't have to worry about none of that. You can be like, you know what? I met this guy and he's treating me well and we're clicking and we're meshing together and we're growing together. I'm not saying these dating apps is not apps that you can trust. I'm just saying it's a lot more work that you're going to have to put in if you're trying to get a positive result. Because listen, if you're not going to do it now, then when? All right, guys. Thank you so very much. And please continue to subscribe over here at Grace Reporting. Thank you so much. And I hope you guys have a fabulous week. We're about to go into the week. Christmas is about to be here. Did you guys all go? Listen, comment below. Did you guys finish your Christmas shopping? Huh? As for me, look, I didn't put up my Christmas tree yet. So I'm still like on the back burner trying to figure things out. I hope you guys have a really, really good Christmas. I'm going to try to come back on here before Christmas or even around Christmas. But again, guys, continue to subscribe because we're trying to get to our 300 mark. And I just want to thank you guys so much. I really, really, really appreciate you guys. And I talk to you soon. I'm your girl, Grace. And remember, Take care of yourself, because if not now, then when? Take care. Bye.